Hi guys, welcome back to the channel today. My name is Kosi. If you're first time coming across my video, thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified whenever I upload any video. So guys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys on how I made this beautiful top. It's actually a crop top, so if you're interested to know how I made this top, kindly keep on watching and let's get into it. So guys, I'll be taking this upper part as my shoulder line. So what I'll do next is to come down by 20 inches, and I made a point. I came down as well to make it 21.5 inches because I added 1.5 inches extra. This is going to be a crop top, so we are going to be needing a turn up for this. So guys, I came down by 15.5 inches, leaving my tape on the shoulder line. This is going to serve as my under bust line. So I divided my shoulder by 2 and I added half inch. Then I came down by 8 inches and I made my curve. This is for the armhole. I'm using freehand for this. So guys, what I did next was that I marked 3 inches for the neck wideness, and I divided all my body measurements by 4. Then I added 2.5 inches all through. Then after doing this, I'm going to extend these lines to meet those points like this. So guys, what I'm going to do next is to mark 3.5 inches from my shoulder line. Then when marking this, after marking this guys, I am going to place my tape on the same this line that I marked the 3.5 inches. Then I'm going to mark my 3 inches wideness. Then I'm going to extend this line using the same round number of the 3.3 inches wideness you get. So I'm just going to, from that point, I'm going to make a slant to meet the armhole. We won't be needing this shoulder at all. I just made this is just for a guide. So as you can see, I came down a little bit with my slant, so you can just decide to come down a little bit anyhow you choose to get. So I'm just cutting this off like this. Then after cutting this off, I'm going to go ahead and fold my fabric by 2. Then I'll place this front piece on the other line, on the other fabric. Then I'm going to cut the back, leaving 1 inch space for our zipper. Okay, so guys, after doing this, I am going to just have to cut it off like this. I'll start cutting immediately. Remember I said it's gonna be a turn up, so after cutting this, I'll place my lining to cut on the actual fabric. Do you get the point now? Then after doing this guys, after cutting this, sorry, before we cut on the lining, I am going to first of all come down at this waistline. I'm going to come down by 4.5 inches. This is for the do you understand? So from the shoulder line, I came down by 15.5 inches firstly. Then I marked it there, and I marked my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4.5 inches. Actually, this crop top is my client, not for me, because my nipple to nipple is 3.5 inches. If you have been following my videos, you understand. So I just marked it and I subtracted half an inch from the both side and I notched it. I also went ahead to cut the zipper allowance. I notched it as well, and I'm making a marking part there. This is to allow us know the back and the front of this fabric. Do you understand? So guys, after doing this, I'm going to now cut on the lining. So I came down by, I just removed 1 inches from the lining. I cut this on the back piece as well. As you can see, the length of my lining and my fabric, they are not the same. I just removed 1 inches from the lining. Do you understand? Just remove anything that you added earlier when cutting, as you can see. So what I'm going to do next is I'll start placing this. I'm going to go ahead and sew this on my machine. So I'll just sew the down part firstly. As you can see, I'm pinning it down and I'm going to sew this down part firstly. Then after sewing this down, I'm going to sew the two sides with the armpit as well. I'm going to leave the upper part, that's our neck part. You get, I'm going to do the same thing on the back piece. So guys, this is it. As you can see, I went ahead to make a turn up. As you can see, this is how beautiful it's looking, and I went ahead to make my dart as well. There is no time, that's why I'm making this video so fast. You understand? So I made this on the back piece as well. Even the lining, I went ahead to fix everything. I always do this on the channel, so go ahead and watch my other videos to know how I did this dart, both the back and the front. So I'm just going ahead to pin the zipper area with 1 inch. I just measured this with my 2 eyes. I did not mark it. So guys, this is it. So I'm going to place the back piece on top of the front piece. I'll pin the both of them, then I'll go to my sewing machine and sew it. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm trying to retake my body measurements. Do you understand? So after pinning it down, I'm going to retake my body measurement. This time around is going to be divided by 2. You know, when we were cutting, we divided it by 4, but this time around, this is the shaping time, so I'm going to just divide this by 2. Do you understand? So the bust of my client is actually 42, so I'm going to divide this 42 by 2. I'll mark what I have there, then I'll divide the rest of the piece, then I'll mark it as well. I'll do the same thing on the other side. I remove the 3.5 inches just to get my under bust line, and from there I'll mark my waist measurements. As you can see, this is what I'm doing. Then I will repeat the same thing on the back piece, but before that I'm just going to have to fold my back, this dress, sorry, the top by 2 like this. I'll mark from I'll make a point from the armhole line, then I'm going to measure what I have there and I'll just place it there and mark. I always do this on the channel. Do you understand? So guys, if you don't understand what I'm saying, just take a good look at what I'm doing. After doing this, I'm going to head over my sewing machine and sew. So guys, this is it. I've done sewing this, and this is how it came. I've not fixed my zipper yet. I'm just leaving my pin like that. So I'm going to retake my body measurement to be sure of what I have on my book. Do you understand? This is how you retake your customer's measurement, so you get exactly what you measured. If you measure yours and you don't get exactly what is on your book, go ahead and shape more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So right now I am just measuring the neckline, and first of all I already measured the neckline on my client and I have about 17. So here it's not up to 17. Do you understand? So I'm going to add 2 inches for the band. We are going to see what I'm doing. So this is it. I went ahead to cut this piece you are seeing right here, and I have like 2 inches. You get, sorry, I have like 3.5 inches. So when I fold this by 2, it's going to give me 1.2 inches. Do you understand? So after doing this, I'm going to fold it like this. I'll get the middle part firstly, and I will notch and make a notch. Do you understand? So what I'm placing now is what I got on the neckline. So I'm just just want to be sure that I got everything right. So just look at what I'm doing to understand. So you're going to fold this by 2. It's not necessary you notch everything that I just did there. You just measure the piece, then you cut off the excess. Anyone, just look at what I'm doing. So right now, as you can see, I'll just go ahead and fold it by 2 and I'll place it on the neckline. I'll use my pin to hold this. Do you understand? So as you can see now, I already placed it and I hold it with my pin. So I am going to measure, I'm going to cover this. I'll bring the back piece like this together to know exactly where I'm going to place the other piece after I've measured 2 inches. As you can see, I gave 2 inches gap before I placed it on the other neckline. That is the back piece. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're going to just measure 2 inches more, then you place the I don't know if you just look at what I'm doing. I repeated this on the both sides. So what I'm going to, as you can see, there was excess, so I'm just going to have to go ahead and cut off the excess, folding the remaining one. I'm not cutting exactly at the place it ended, so I'm just going to give it a small space, then I'll just fold the small space inside like this. As you can see, this is what I'm doing. I am just folding it, then I will just hold it with my pin, then I'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So this is where I'm going to fix my zip, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and make a sewing. So guys, I've sewed it and this is how it looks like. I went ahead to put my zip. As you can see, I already fixed my zipper. So another thing I will let you know is that when fixing your band for your neckline, after fixing it those, you are going to make sure that your zipper, or you are going to make sure that before fixing your zip or before sewing it, that these two lines are very close to your zip. No one is bigger than another. Do you get? So guys, this will be the end of our today's video. If you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe. I will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.